So I'm here because I'm in a very big dilemma. Yeah, I've thought through it. I don't know what to do. I don't know. So I'm in love with my husband's elder brother. Um, you might ask me how it happened, how it started. So I used to be my husband's elder brother's side chick, and I accepted to be a side chick. Everything was going on very well. I fell in love, like really in love. I thought he would leave his fiancée then and marry me because yes, because we cannot get trouble. So I had hope, and he used to tell me, "No, I'm going to leave that woman and I'm going to marry you," not knowing they are preparing their wedding. I was very hurt the time I learned of their marriage to say they're actually getting married, and they had a very big wedding and everybody was celebrating and stuff. So I was hurt. Yes, I cried, I prayed, I did everything that I could, maybe just to reverse the time, but I was not dreaming. It was actually really true. He was married, he was gone. But one thing about me is I never lose. What I want, I get. What I have never goes. So I tried to pursue the relationship even when he was married. He became very violent because, yeah, he's married and he was getting irritated by me pursuing him. So I left. I wasn't really happy, and I didn't leave to say, okay, I'm going for good. Deep down me, I knew to say the only way I can get to him is through his family, marrying one of his siblings. So to do that, I started stalking his brother, what he likes, his traits and everything on Instagram, on Facebook. And then I just dropped him an inbox to say, I'd like to meet you, I like you, and blah blah and stuff. So he accepted, like most of the men would do on Facebook or social media. So when we met, I made sure I was acting and doing the things that I've studied through his Facebook account. Then he fell in love with me. I wasn't actually in love with him, but I knew what I wanted. So when we started dating, I told him I don't want our relationship to be one public, and I don't want people to know that we're going out, either his family, his friends, and I did the same. I never introduced him to any of my relatives or friends. It was just a secret relationship until he was really in love, and I knew that if anything happens, he's going to defend me. And I made sure he trusted me in everything. Like when I say something, he will trust me more than anybody. I told him my past relationships didn't work because most the men that I went out with introduced me to their siblings and relatives at a tender time, and I didn't want that to happen to this relationship. I wanted us to grow together and just be together. But secretly, I knew what I wanted. I wanted to get through to his brother. Then once we get married, nobody can say anything. We've already gotten married. So now, the time came when he wanted to bring Tubali to my parents. And then before that, he had to introduce me to his family. So we went to his family house, then I was introduced. His brother was very surprised that I was the one his young brother is marrying. But he couldn't do anything because he really trusted me, like to the core. I was a lady or a girl of his dreams, so he never trusted any word against me, mine. So after we got married, after the church service, before we were going to the reception and stuff, I had sex with the older brother. Because the young brother is really good when it comes to finances or support you and everything, but he's shit in bed. Like he's really bad. And his dick is small, really small. And it's very surprising, like they are that different and they come from the same father and mother. I was very surprised when I learned of that. But I knew what I wanted, so I was like, okay, I'll live up to it since I want the other person and not the younger brother. And I told him to say, I'm only marrying your brother because I actually want to be near you. I want to be seeing you. I'll be coming to your house as your in-law, Lamlamu and stuff, but I want to see you. If I say, okay, I'll come in the evening and see you, I'll pop without any questions. So that's what I wanted. So when we went for honeymoon, oh, I forgot. The thing is, even him, before we got married, it was very rare that we have sex. He was giving me excuses, would buy me stuff, but when it comes to sex, he would give me a lot of excuses. Because he knew like he was lacking. He was lacking in some parts, in a lot of parts. The problem is, I can feed myself, I can fend for myself. I have the money to do that. What I can't do is fuck myself good. What I can't do is impregnate myself. And after some months, I had a miscarriage of the young brother because, I don't know, he's a weak man. And most of the times I think of the elder brother when we're having sex. And for the fact that they have the same voice, even when he's screaming, I hear the elder brother, not him. But I am tired. I'm tired of pretending. I'm tired of acting. And for the fact that I'm now pregnant with his child, I think. So I've tried to talk to him. I told him I'm pregnant. But he says he doesn't want to break his family. He doesn't want to break that. He's happy in his home. I'm not happy in my home. Maybe the younger brother is happy with me, but I'm not happy with the younger brother. It's very irritating waking up every morning to this man who cannot be man enough, who can't perform, who doesn't have anything. He hides in having money. When he spoils you with his roses and what, then he thinks he's man enough. So I am going to tell him to say, actually I'll deal with the wife. So I'm done. I am done with this nonsense of me being in a relationship or being a wife to a man I don't love. A man who's just a Mongolo in bed. He's a Mongolo. And I've tried everything to make him like his brother, but he can't. He's just like, he can't do anything. And there's the brother who can give me what I want. So why shouldn't I get what I want? So I'll just let it out. I will tell everybody. So I'm warning him, treat me good. We should go back the way we started. Not like this. If you want your family to be well, if you want to keep your family, if you want to keep if you don't want your mother to have a heart attack or BP, or if you don't want that father of yours who's on the wheelchair to die tomorrow, just treat me good. And you know how to treat me good. You've done that before. I'm giving you a few days. I don't want to be sleeping with this thought every day over and over again, thinking about you. Every time I close my eyes, I'm thinking about you. Every time I think about you when your young brother is on top of me. So the time we're having sex in your kitchen, in your house, you didn't care that your wife will find us. The time she's upstairs. The time we had sex in your garage, in your car, you didn't care that your wife will come down and find you and find out what you're doing. And on top of that, you are the one who was refusing to use condoms. You refused. I told you refused. You refused me to be on contraception. You refused to use condoms. Then now, boom, your child is here. Now you care about these people. They will hear the news. I will spill things. Mr. Man, you're yet to hear. The good news in your home is coming. It's on its way. Treat me well.